So I try not to be too rash of a bummer. Because fuck, my ribs hurt like the tiniest bit. Like I couldn't stretch them, and they hurt pretty bad. Like if I stretched them, I probably would have poked bone into my spleen. That wasn't that bad. My cousin Jack is an army kid, and when Justin shows up, ironically, Jack's usually here at my place too. Anyway, he's the army kid. He doesn't have fucking epilepsy. No, his back just hurt like a son of a bitch for so many fucking years, so they could do all the surgeries. Because you're a kid, you can't take enough of the altoids and the methatoids and the fucking melatonin extract, and you can't take enough of the morphine and the painkillers. Like you can't, and you take a bit, you have to wait fucking forever. So his back hurt like a fucking bitch my entire life. His entire life, it seemed. Really was just a short while when you think of how long humans live. Yeah, it was a fucking long time. It seemed really painful. So I was crying about that when I was on maternal. Crying. And yeah. Well, anyway. So yeah, you got the life here. You got, let's see if I can find my tuning again. Just chucked it in this pile of laundry money. So you got 2 cents off a lawyer's back. Literally meaning they barely even sweat, and it was like as big as a dime, but it fell off their back twice. It's not really that big of a deal. It's covered pretty well. It's insured, They can go to court about it. Then you got a loony, which is a cowgirl and cowboy's life. Either or. One cowgirl, good one, dies. A loony is made. You should collect loonies, like really. You should. And then you got quarters, which is basically explaining candy. It's how candy even is still here for us. Candy is hard to make. It just like separates your ribs when you're putting it on the hot and cold fucking pan, stovetop thing. And it's hard, and you're chopping it, and that hurts the fucking elbow, like right in here. I used to make candy once while I was growing up. Anyway, and then you have a dime, which is, I'm distracted because my coffee's finished, but you have a dime, which is like, yeah, and none of them have to do with RCMP's lives because RCMP aren't covered. Yeah. I'm sheriff, but I'm covered. You have to be able to do what I fucking did. Like, you have to be a fucking genius to get covered as a fucking police officer. And I'm sorry, I don't find it very appropriate. These are like horticulturers skin off their hands. Like, for a horticulturist, I think they make like, I don't know if I have 6 dimes. They make a dime for every, right there too. So 6 on their dominant hand. Horticulture's fucking hand. And the 5 cent, a nickel, it really is like the coal miners' lives. Like, anyone who's working something that is of like private, provincial, underground bullshit, making minerals kind of shit, whether you can eat it or not. This. So, you can collect fucking anything. But yeah. Yeah, it costs like $5.50 for actually a pretty large bag of candy. I don't find that to be a ripoff. I don't find anything to be a ripoff. No. That's me. When I'm crying about this shit, it's me crying that the dogs are sick, because no doubt that's a lot of money. You're talking like at least $250 just to get them checked out. Then you're talking like $700 to make sure they're going to be okay at the end. And still as happy as they used to be. Keeper doesn't even fucking smile anymore. So I'm going to go get her some stuff when I get paid. I use a lot. But because it's not my favorite. My favorite's Coffee Mate, bro. I have some in my bag there. Right there. But Jack moved. I don't know if he's having kids or what the fuck, but he moved. He had a girlfriend. I don't know if he has a girlfriend now. He could have died, but I don't think so. I think somebody would have said it more plain to me, you know? We never, we never liked our neighbors when they were younger because they actually fucking were immature. Like, how did you fucking pull that off, Einstein? Calling everybody fat, not even knowing what fat is, or calling like completely flat and like you're dying, you're going into organ failure proper, and they're calling themselves fat because they have pudge around their fucking belly button that's too low. Like, they're stupid as fuck. Why the fuck does anyone care? Jack didn't care either, thank God, or else I'd have been like, you know what I mean? My daughter was asking me, Mom, can you actually do handstands? I said, not right now. I like started at 0 fitness. I gotta get my fitness back. Say, oh yeah, because I was wondering why I am not really doing them. I was like, yeah, you're 3. You've been working out constantly for 3 years. I give you till you're like 5 or 7 to even like say that maybe you should start working out harder if you want to do a handstand. She's like, yeah, if I want to do a handstand, I'd have to work out harder. I was like, but not till you're like 5 to 7 years old. Why? I was like, because being born is quite the surgical process. Did you do handstands? No, I can't. I was like, yeah, why do you want kids? You're so cute, you shouldn't have to. She's like, Mom. I was like, what? You are? You're so fucking adorable that you shouldn't have to do anything for anyone else. Always like, yeah. Because Shauna has to do the regular fucking Joe shit. Corey, want babies? Yes. Doubt that was real. Doubt that was real, I said. She's like, And then when the counseling goes on, the parenting, right? Like, and then she's like, "Holy shit, bro!" Basically, but she didn't say "Holy shit, bro." She actually said "Holy shit, bro." When I told her that you start at 0 fitness after a baby, it's the worst surgical procedure in the world, and the baby starts at 0 fitness because it's a surgical procedure. Holy shit, bro. And I was like, and just because you can get up once doesn't mean you can stay up the second time. She's like, doing handstands? Oh, yeah. She's like, I was stay away from boys unless, like, they're your fucking cousin. Mom, are you gay? I said, just happy enough that I'm here today. She's like, oh. Do unhappy people do handstands? I was like, right into a noose. She's like, I actually know what that is. It's fucking gross. I was like, yeah, only happy people do handstands. People that aren't happy, they get too much blood in their head and they panic. I was like, are you going to judge somebody because they're not happy? Oh, no, there's nobody. I said, there is nobody. I don't know why people are complaining about COVID. Oh, I miss my man. What fucking friends? They're liars, Brylan. All fucking liars. Have been nothing but happy to stay home all week and get my appointments done. She's like, being a doctor? I said, not being a doctor so much around this time because everyone's puking and I'm a human kinetics doctor. She's like, I know what that is. She's like, you help people with handstands. I was like, absolutely, that's what I do, yeah. And she's like, oh my gosh. Wow. I was like, we drive safe. She's like, we surely do. I was like, there's Blakely. Yeah. And then I got a little bit too excited. I think it's just pushing Blakely during one of her temper tantrums, thinking make her more agile faster. Hey, get the fuck up, bitch. We're doing a handstand. Well, I don't want to sleep all day. I don't want to watch TV. It might just make me fall asleep, so I'd probably stay on here. Drink my coffee. I was sick till today. Finally took the right shit to tell me, hey, stop calling that you're sick. You're not sick. I'm a shit fucking diagnostics bitch, too, actually. I had really bad diarrhea, and it was fucked. It was fucked diarrhea. It wasn't food poisoning, I know that. I gotta take the Metamucil and it would just come out as falling apart, watery for a long time. I bled once and I was like, hey. And then I just kept going it with it. And I'm sick in that. And then I took a shit and I was like, over today. If I get sick again, it's something else. Usually a really dry shit that comes out in a log is a proper shit, okay? Yes. You're supposed to drink Metamucil, or if you're a bread person, then do that. Or if you're a fruit and vegetable person, then do that. That still might be too watery. Or even it. You gotta be on the right. You gotta be on a normal fucking diet, okay? I know how to shit diagnostics for any diet, any log book that anyone made, what they eat. I know how to do it. Sometimes I look at shit. Rarely. I just ask him how it was. Eventually, like I got a bunch of army chicks and dudes doing handstands. Then one that had to get neck surgery, brain surgery, I guess, chemo. Got up, did a fucking handstand, caved in his head, and broke his back so bad that he can barely walk anymore. So I went to a party and I drank a whole bottle of liquor and I found this weak spot in the wall. It was a prank. And I pranked everybody. I smashed my head through the wall. Then, like 1.5 months later, my Uncle Johannes, who's now passed away, got everything in order for me to work there. Like, he's not going to come kill me because he turned into a sociopath. Yeah, he did. He hit his head that fucking hard. And no one's going to kill me for this. It's not my fault. In fact, he was being normal for getting surgery, but he was being disobedient at the same time. Because you're like, don't you know you just got surgery? Yes, he did. So he should have been sitting down. He shouldn't have been so excitable. Like, aren't you in the fucking army? Like, don't do that shit. Yeah, we're fixing up my friend's house after we grew up, stopped partying so hard. Painting it, filling everything. There's mildew in the basement when he bought it. That's why it's so cheap too. Because of suicides. I should say suicides. My God, you never know where he lives. Could have been a murder. It seems like the neighborhood. The mildew is so bad up here. I was looking at it. I'm gonna get the mildew cleaner and do that one of these days. I am sweeping back into lazyhood, laziness, lazy times, and I was gonna go to the gym, but my butt's pretty small, don't you think? And my legs still feel sore, like almost like a deep bruise. I don't think I strained anything. I think I need to take a fucking break. Who cares about this? Do something every day thing. I did. I read a book and my makeup. This guy, he's like, Johannes, like, you can't just walk up here. You have to go through the emergency room first. I've told you this like 15 times. Johannes is like, where is your chart then if you don't go through the emergency room? The guy's like, you have it. I like look at him, his ears are just pouring blood. I fucking walked him down the emergency room. I said, sorry, we need charts and all that stuff, right? He was the funniest guy when he actually made it up there. Yeah, definite hearing damage. Definite. Oh, like I'm talking bloody fucking ears. Like lots of purple blood. Purpley. I go through the emergency room too. I do. I get vaccines every time. So at least I can get detox at a heavy dose. If I get fucking AIDS or something on me. 3 days in the emergency room before I can even enter as a professional. There's been some people just never go home. I get hydration IVs and stuff, so I like it. But it brought my body temperature eventually back up to normal. I was always fucking cold. It has to do with blood running and blood transfers from your Y axes that like are here. Stuff that go off into 3 veins instead of just one, like your artery or your capillary or whatever. It has to do with that. Your body temperature does. Oh, Uncle Johanna is here, the spirit, the Holy Spirit. Kind of a kook. Owen was Jesus, and you're the Holy Spirit. You are the Father of all cleanliness, sir. He was. He didn't drink or anything. He never needed to. He did go jogging, but he just went jogging. I usually go running. I'm a bit jogging. I never walk. I've been walking lately because my legs were sore. I think I'm just gonna pace the apartment more, but not go to the gym. I'll just pay my gym pass. Oh, fucking $7 a month. Thing. Because I'm a professional, it's $7 a month. I always encourage Colby to love. And love my sister too, our sister. Yeah. I don't think I was there for him enough when I was younger. Well, how could I have been? They weren't even there for each other, and then I didn't. That's probably one of the reasons I wasn't so encouraging. So fucking young. Owen once in a while would be like, believe me, he's a goner, but he'd be like, I needed you today. I was like, well, between all the things that you're shoving up your nose and eating and doing all this weird shit, I really didn't want to like say something or maybe say it wrong, like irk your nerves. It's like, we're a good couple, but only because we're a good couple before we ever got drugged. Let's spend the entire fucking day together, and I needed you today. Like, let's go inside when you're sober and then go out back when you're doing it. You will never be sober. I know. My hair started falling out. Everything, guys. It's hard. What the fuck is that? Is that gonna wreck my life too now? It's so close to me. Yeah. Prime sperm. Frozen sperm. He's like, oh, believe me, this is the pure stuff. I got it from the cops. I'm like, I don't want any. You know how much that costs? He's like, well, I just hope you feel better. We were like bantering like Uncle Joe and Amber. Yeah, like that. Uh, Uncle Joe always just banter with me because he's around so many drug addicts. He just run, and he just smoked pot and drank a lot, but he never did that shit. He never got hurt that way. It was a plane crash that gave him cancer, and the cancer took him out because he was like 75 and cancer. You're not gonna make it very long. You made it a long time, though. Like kind of world record breaking for a man his age in a plane crash, all the bruising and shit, and get cancer from the fucking bomb. And he was old as shit. He made it a long fucking time. Yeah. The people who drugged Owen definitely got caught by me because Daniel Shepard said his wife drugged him and nobody was listening. I was like, fucking bitch. And she was harmless, really. She's just an idiot. She lost her mind until she's a complete fucking idiot. I'm seeing fire and shit. The wizards are like. Yeah, I'm probably just because I'm pretty emotional. Anyway, the bird's heat is a little too close. I can throw it far enough, but they'll get it when the snow starts dying down. It's not you, it's me. It's tears out my nostrils. Is anyone sick here? No. Yeah, that yes. Not fucking missing my parents here. I would have died. You know how long I was fucking sick for? Yeah, fuck you. You don't. It was a long time. It wasn't 3 months. It was more like a year. Omicron. More than a year. Year and a half. How old is she? 3? 3 years. Surgery. I thought it was Omicron. I was doing everything for being sick too, but yeah, like 3 fucking years, almost 4. I don't know what that means. Heart in my hand. Cops just going crazy. Hey, get the fuck on my way. Or something. I watch Cancer Fan. I definitely don't. Some kids did. I'm not dissing you. Just saying with my circumstances and how much I sit here. I don't think I remember what the sirens mean. Now I have to go down a different path in life. was going down a good one of healing, which is always kind of hectic and scary. But the next fucking road, Aaron, no inviting Joey over. If he's gonna be a fucking sissy ass bitch, and fucking leave him to the totem that he shit himself, for fuck's sakes. I do not give a crap. He is the mentally ill cousin. He's like not even truly a cousin. Let's just say he is, so he stops trying to fuck me. Okay? As it never happens for him, does it? And he never fucking learns. That's one reason. Second reason, he's being a sissy ass fucking bitch. Making up shit. Reading in blank spaces. Making up shit. Saying that there's something wrong with me. Dude, I'm gonna break both your fucking knees. I hope you just sit there and you're just like, Amber doesn't know she's black. She must be schizophrenic. I'll be like, you don't know you're fucking ugly and orange? Like a disease? You don't know you're too white. I'll just break your fucking knees and tell you how it feels. You really want me to say that about you when there's something wrong with your skin and your fucking whatever? There's gonna be a lot wrong with your fucking knees, though.